Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Python class. Today I am going to teach you list in a Python. So list is a sequence in an object that contains a multiple items of data. It contains a multiple data, not a single type. Any type of data you can store in a list here. A sequence may have a repeated item in the list. The number of elements are called length. How many elements you want to insert in that are number of element in a list. So here sequence in a Pythons are first list, dictionaries, string, tuple and set. These all are a sequence in a Python. So next, a list is a collection of item. What is list? List is a collection of item and each item has its own index. Any item which you are storing in a list that it's have its own index. The items in the list can be of any type. It can be any integer, string, float, any type, bool. It can be any type, such as a string, integer, float. Item in the list can be of multiple types. The items element, the item which is called element, are enclosed in a square bracket. Here, see here, square bracket we have to use to store a element in a list. So index of a first element is a 0th position. First item in a list will be in a 0th position and last item is -1, n -1. N is a length here, last limit -1. Here n is number of item in the list. So here see the example here, 0, first, second, third, fourth. These are called index. These 0 to last, that is a 4. 5 elements are in it. Here 0 to 4. This is called index. And these values are 80, 60, 70, 85, 75. These are values stored in a these index. So left to right, this is called increasing order, this is called index. And here bottom, so negative index also it is called negative. Right to left, left to right positive index, right to left negative index you have to put. So last to first, so last will be for -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 here. Last element in a negative, that will be -1. Second last will be -2. You have to increase till the last limit. So from right to left it is called negative index. From left to right it is called positive index. So values are stored in a this position only. If you want to retrieve a first value, that will be in a 0th position. So how to create a list here? See the syntax here, list name. List name can be any, it is a user defined name. Equal operator, that is called assignment operator. This is called square bracket. This is a empty. Here creating a list. List can be enclosed in a sequence bracket. Square bracket you have to enclose list. See the square bracket here, and each item is separated by comma. Each and every item you have to separate with the comma. List 1. What is list 1 here? This is a variable name. Equal English, Hindi, these value numeric 1997, 2000, these values are stored in a list. See these values all are different. This is a string type, these are a integer type. So list 2, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, these values are stored in a list 2. Each value are separated with the comma. So here list 3 equal A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, these are the values which are stored in a list 3. So in a list, any value you can store, that doesn't matter which type of value you are storing. In a single variable, you can store a multiple value, multiple types, data types. Accessing item from a list. So see here, list item can be accessed using the index position. I have to write here index position, which value I want to retrieve from a list. Here list is a variable name, equal is a assignment operator here. 3, 5, 9, these values are stored in a list. See here, 3 in a 0th position, 5 in a first position, 9 in a second position. So if I want to retrieve a first value, that will be 0th position. So see here, print list 0. So list is a variable name here, list name 0. First index I am printing here, that is a 3. And second print list 1, which will print it 5. 5 will be printed here. And print list 2, 9 will be printed. So each and every value have a different index here. So negative indexing, how to print negative value index from a list. See here, print list -1. So which value? Last. -1, which is a value in a last? That is a 1, 9. So 9 will be printed. Next, -2. So 5 will be printed here. It is a -2 and it is -3, and this value will be print 3. So negative you have to write with the last two first, and positive you have to write to first to last. Here traversing a list. Traversing means accessing each items in the list can be done using a loops. You can use loops in list also. See here, list 7, this is the name of the list, equal is the assignment operator here. Here A, comma E, comma A, E, I, O, U. These are different vowels used in a list. Each and see here, each and every value is separated with the comma and enclosed in a single quotation. So why it is in a single quotation? Because it is a string type value. We need to enclose in a single quotation or double quotation. So these vowels are enclosed in a single quotation and each vowels are separated with the comma. So each values are different and each values are storing in a different index here. So here 4 is a repetition loop, looping, iteration. So it repeat number of times. There are two loops we can use in a Python. One is a for loop, another is a while loop. For I in list 7. What is list 7 here? Which is a storing vowels. So for I is a counter variable. It will beginning with the 0. Loop will start from a 0 in the how many items in a list, how many values are in a list, it will work till the last value. So here for I in list 7, so how many elements are in list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So A in a 0th position, E in a first, second, third, fourth. 0 to 4 elements are here. So it will how many times it will work? 5 times. So print I, when I will print I, so A, E, I, O, U in a this format will be displayed here. So here next function, traversing a list. These values are stored in a list 1. For I in range. Previous one we have not used any range function. What does range function? In a range function we have to specify beginning, last or update part. So here list 1 equal A, E, I, O, U. These vowels are stored in a list 1. Each values are separated with the comma and enclosed in a single quotation here. So for I in, I is a counter variable here, in is a membership operator, range function is specified, range beginning, last and update. So here beginning with the 0 and it will go till the last list length. So how many elements are here? 5 elements. So length 5 times it will work here. So print list 1 I. What is I? This is a beginning with the 0 till work till the 5 elements here. So also you can write here total equal lan for list 1. So it will also count 5. So it will display as a 5 elements here and it will display here number of elements in the length. What is the use of lan function? It will count number of items, number of values are present in a list. So print total number of characters are stored. So how many characters are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will be printed. Next, operation on list. You can retrieve a value from a list by using slicing, concatenation, repetition, membership and indexing. So first, Python provides us several basic operations here which can be performed on a list. See first, slicing. Slicing means you can use colon operator here and you can retrieve a value from an index. And concatenation means it will join the value, first value and second value will be joined with the plus operator. And repetition, that is a number of time it will repeat. So this is a membership testing. In, not in, is not can be used in a membership. And indexing, that display the index value of the position. So how to use slicing here? Slicing is an operation in which you can slice. You can slice the any value, a particular range from the sequence. See here, list slice are the subparts. What are list slice? These are the subparts of a list and extracted out. You have to retrieve that value. You have to extract. List slice can be created through the use of index. So how to use index? List, that is a list name or variable name, start. We can retrieve a value by using start position, stop position and step. This is the update part. So here start is a starting point. This one start is a starting point and stop is the stopping point, which is not included, which is not included. Stop is the stop size. It is a optional. Default value is a 1. See here slicing. There is a list is a variable name, equal is a assignment operator, I and DIA. India is a enclosing in a single quotes and single quotation and separated with the comma. Each and every character from India is separated by comma and enclosed in a single quotation. So each values are in an index are different. So here I can retrieve a particular value by using slashing. What is slashing? This is a colon operator here. Print list, only you are putting a slashing here, colon. What does it? All the values will be printed. See, this is the first output. Now print list 0 slice 3. From 0, beginning position, we have to retrieve 3 characters. From 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting position of India, that is 0th position, and N in a first position, D in a second position, and I in a third position, A in a fourth position. 0 to 4 positions are there. So I want to retrieve 3 characters from a list which is beginning with the 0th position. So what does I and D? So for 0, 1, 2, all 3 characters will be print here. Now next, print list 2 slash. What does it? 2 will be removed from there, other will be displayed. See, I and 2, 0 or 1, these are these will not display in a list. DIA will be display. So 2 will not display, other will be display here. And print list, this is a slash 3. Beginning, from beginning, I and D will be display. See, I am giving first beginning. If I am putting here 3, it will not display anything. Only other characters will be display here. And 3 means this is a slashes after given. So here I and D, this will be display here. And print list minus 3. List minus 3 means it will display negative value from a list. A in a -1, I in a -2, D in a -3. What does it? -3, 3 value. AID. So AID, these values are print right to left. This is a negative index, -3. -4, colon is given here. So only 4th character from a 0 to 4th. What is the -4? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th position. This I will be printed here. So here print first 1 will be leave from beginning and ending with the 4, update with the 2. So what does it? It will skip one character from a beginning. One characters it will skip, and other will be display. First character will be skip, second N will be display here, C N here, and D will be skipped, and I will be display because it is given 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 till this it will work, and one character it will skip from the index. So here I am giving you example. So here list equal I and DIA is given. So if I am using print command, so here it will display so I and D. This is an example which is sharing here. See the another example here I am giving. I am giving 2 here, total elements are 3. If I am writing 2, what does it? Only one character will be printed here. Total 3. Which is left? 2. I N will be leave, only D will be printed here. So here I am again giving total characters are 4. I am giving here 3. So see, total characters are 4 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of 4, I have 3 will be leave from here and only it is a left. So it will print. So in a list, any items you can display by using slashes. So this one minus I, and last one, this is the update, this is the last part, this is the update part. So I will be leave and D will be moved and another I will be printed here. Next, slicing also can be used as a, see here there is a x equal computer is written. So from computer I want to retrieve a value here. See x 1/4. So what does first will be leave, which is a before colon which we are placing here, that will be skipped by output and other will be display. So total characters are here 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am skipping this C here, C in a first. So other OMP will be printed. So now X 3 slash means beginning 3 will be moved, other characters will be print here. /5 beginning not given any, so only 5 characters it will print. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From computer these 5 characters will be print, beginning not given there. So 3 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till U, all the characters will be print because there is a before slash no numbers is given here. So -3 means it will display from the last. So TER -1, -2, -3. So E in a -1, R in a -1, E in a -2, T in a -3. All these 3 characters will be printed here. And here colon is given and -2. From last 2 characters will be skipped and other character will be printed. So slices can be used to retrieve any element from a index. So here concatenation operator means joining a string. Any string value can be displayed together by using plus operator. Here plus means it is not a arithmetic operator. While using with the string, it becomes a concatenation operator here. See, multiple sequence lists can be combined together. Multiple sequence or lists can be combined together with the help of certain operators. See here, Python allow adding 2 lists using plus operator. We can use 2 operators here. One is a plus, another is a multiplication asterisk. So here plus means this is a concatenation operator here. List 1 equal red comma green. Both the value red and green both are enclosing a single quotation here. So separated with the comma. So both the values are different. So here list 2 equal 10 and 20. What is the value of second list? 10 and 20. So I want to display both the lists together by using plus operator. What does it? List 1 equal list 1 plus blue. First, so it will add after green. Blue will be added here. And list 2 equal list 2 plus 30. First value 10, second 20, and 30 will be added after 20. And also we can join a list here. See here, first example, these two values are here, and blue will be added here after list 1 equal list 1 plus blue. List 1 equal mean equal is a assignment operator here. List 1 have a value, 2 elements are there, and list 1 equal list 1 plus values. So these value will be added there. And see the another example of plus operator, list 3. This is another list 1 plus list 2. So both list 1 and list 2 will be added in a list 3 and print list 3. So red, green, this is the added value after, and 10, 20 is the previous value, old value, it is a added 130. So both values are display together by using plus operator here. See, this is a plus operator here. This will add both the list 1, list 2. So now repetition or replication. Repetition and replication can be done by using asterisk symbol. So otherwise it is a multiplication operator. Here when you are, we can use with the list or any value, it become a replicate operator and repetition operator. So see here, list 2 equal 10, 20, 30. These values are stored here in a list 2. Print list 2 asterisk 2. What is the meaning of star here? This is a multiplication operator. Now it is a replicate operator. Whatever value list 2 have, replicate 2 times. If I am writing 3 times, it will replicate 3 times. See here, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, both the values are repeated 2 times. So this means it is a replicate the value, which number you can give over there, that will replicate number of times. See here another example, x equal Python. Python is a value which is a storing in a x. It is a string type value. Now star is using here asterisk 3. So what does Python will repeat it 3 times. See here example, Python, Python, Python. So 3 times it will be repeated and print x. So this output will comes. Another is a membership operator, testing, membership testing. These can be used as a in or not in. So here membership testing is in the operation carried out to check whether a particular element items is a members of that sequence or not. So it displays true and false. If it is present there, it will display true. If it is not there, it will display false. So see here, x equal Python. Python is a value which is enclosed in a single quotation and storing in x. Now I have to check from here, print O in x. What is x here? X is a variable which is holding Python. So O means it is a character in x. You have to check O is present in that string or not. So it will display true because it is present in that list. So here another example, y equal 10, 20, 30, 40. These values are separated with the comma. Now you have to check print y 50 in y. Is there any 50 value in this line? No. So 50 in y, this value is not present in list, it will display false. So whatever you are searching for, it will check by that in operator and matching with that, and it will display true and false. Next, membership text testing. So see here, student 12. So this is a student 12. This is a list name. Here Tanisha, Divya, Tushar, Vineet, these values are storing in a student. So for name in student 12, so it will check name in that 12. It will work till the last element. How many elements are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So name in student 12. So name is a counter variable in student. So print name. So all the names which are present in the list will be displayed here. Next, indexing. Index is a number specifying the position of an element in a list. It enables access to individual elements in the list. Any index can be retrieved by specifying the value. See here example. List equal red, green, blue. These values are stored in a list 1. List 2, 10, 20, 30. These values are stored in a list 2. So see here, print list 1. This value print list 1. Minus 1. What is minus 1? This is a minus 1. From right side, it is a minus 1. If I am writing minus 2, green will be printed. So minus 1, blue will be printed here. So next, print list 2, 2. 2 from this side. This side 0, 1, 2. So 30 elements will be printed here. So from right to left, it is a positive value. Right to left, negative value, and left to right, positive value. So there are built-in function in a Python. So here we'll discuss about these function next class. Thank you. I hope you will understand this. Do practice of all these functions which are used in a Python.